We got out of the WHO just in time, Michael Snyder reports. If Donald Trump had not decided to pull the US out of the World Health Organization, we could have had a real nightmare on our hands. The WHO's pandemic accord is scheduled to be finalized by May 2025, and the drafts of that agreement that we have seen so far are extremely alarming. Can you imagine what the WHO will do during the next global pandemic if it possesses much more power and much more authority than it did during the last global pandemic? The truth is that we got out of the WHO just in time, and we should be very thankful for that. Needless to say, the corporate media is not thrilled by this move at all. The following is an opening paragraph from CNN's story about Trump's decision. President Donald Trump announced Monday he is withdrawing from the U.S. from the World Health Organization, WHO, in a significant move that drew criticism from public health experts on his first day back in the White House. Of all of the executive orders that Trump signed on Monday, this is one that they have really singled out complaining about. If you had not read Trump's executive order yet, you can find it on the official White House website. In response, the White House has released a statement that urges the United States to reconsider this decision. The World Health Organization regrets the announcement that the United States of America intends to withdraw from the organization. The WHO plays a crucial role in protecting the health and security of the world's people, including Americans, by addressing the root causes of disease, building stronger health systems, and detecting, preventing, and responding to health emergencies, including disease outbreaks, often in dangerous places where others cannot go. The United States was a founding member of WHO in 1948 and has participated in shaping and governing WHO's work ever since, alongside 193 other member states, including through its active participation in the World Health Assembly and Executive Board. For over 7 decades, WHO and the US have saved countless lives and protected Americans and all people from health threats. Together we ended smallpox, and together we have brought polio to the brink of eradication. American institutions have contributed to and benefited from membership in WHO. And with the participation of the United States and other member states, WHO has, over the past 7 years, implemented the largest set of reforms in its history to transform our accountability, cost-effectiveness, and impact in countries. This work continues. We hope the United States will reconsider, and we look forward to engaging in constructive dialogue to maintain the partnership between the US and WHO for the benefit of the health and well-being of millions of people around the globe. This is an absolutely massive blow to the World Health Organization. The United States was their most important member, and now other nations could be tempted to leave as well. And this is tremendous news for those of us that love freedom. For the past couple of years, bureaucrats at WHO have been working on a pandemic accord which would result in sweeping changes. The following description of that agreement comes from the official WHO website. The pandemic accord is designed to strengthen collaboration and coordination across sectors and ensure all people, including youth, healthcare professionals, community members, patients, and other members of society, are protected. If agreed upon, the accord would create incentives and opportunities for greater transparency and collaboration among countries in areas that are key to a global response to pandemic threats. It would also establish means to encourage governments to comply, such as procedures for reporting and accountability. Ultimately, this pandemic accord would grant more power and more authority to the WHO, and it's expected to be finalized by May 2025. The World Health Organization chief on Tuesday voiced confidence that states could finalize a pandemic agreement by May 2025, despite questions about whether the administration of U.S. President-elect Donald Trump, well, he is president now, will support it. The WHO's 194 member states have been negotiating for 2 years on an agreement that could increase collaboration before and during pandemics affect acknowledged failures during COVID-19. So what is the bottom line? The bottom line is that we dodged a bullet because it appears that the next global pandemic is rapidly approaching. According to the WHO, the dangerous new strain of the monkeypox continues to spread in 3 nations in Central Africa. The outbreak of clade 1IB monkeypox virus, MPXV, continues predominantly in the Dominican Republic of the Congo, Burundi, and Uganda, with new travel-related cases identified in previously unaffected countries, and recent travel-associated mpox cases highlight the risk of undetected transmission in countries, emphasizing the need for strengthened surveillance and timely reporting to improve global monitoring and prevent international spread. And travelers continue to carry this new strain home when they return from Democratic Republic of Congo, Burundi, and Uganda. A new case of this strain caused global alarm has been found in the UK, health officials have confirmed. The UK Health Security Agency, UKHSA, said the patient was found in East Sussex and was now under special care at Guy's and St Thomas NHS Foundation Trust in London. They said the patient, the 6th UK case of the deadly strain to date, had recently returned to Britain from Uganda, where the virus is spreading among the population. Personally, I'm even more alarmed about the bird flu. A strain of H5N1 that recently infected a human in Texas is more adept at replicating in human cells and causing severe disease in mice than previous strains. Researchers at the Texas Biomedical Research Institute, Texas Biomed, identified a strain of bird flu isolated from a human in Texas that carries a distinctive set of mutations, making it more adept at replicating in human cells and causing severe disease in mice. This strain was compared to one found in dairy cattle, and the findings are detailed in emerging microbes and infections. The discovery underscores a significant concern about H5N1 strains of bird flu currently circulating in the US, the virus's rapid mutation when it infects a new host species. H5N1, which is naturally present in wild birds and deadly to chickens, has recently spread to a wide range of mammals, and for the first time in the spring of 2024 began infecting dairy cows. And more confirmed human cases continue to pop up all over the country. In fact, health authorities in San Francisco have no idea how a child in San Francisco just got infected with H5N1. A child in San Francisco recently confirmed to be the 3rd human case of bird flu in the United States, in which it's unclear how the person got infected. Cases have been spreading across the country since April 2024, with 67 confirmed as of Thursday, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. Most human cases have occurred after coming into contact with infected cattle, infected poultry farms, or other culling operations. Whether it is the bird flu, monkeypox, or something else, it's just a matter of time before the next great global health scare erupts, and when we reach that point, at least we won't have the WHO ordering us what to do, and that is something to be very, very thankful for, because the ability to make our own health decisions is one of our most important freedoms. This is by Michael Snyder on End of the American Dream. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. This is by Michael Snyder, and about the author. Michael Snyder's new book entitled Why is available on paperback and for Kindle on Amazon. He's also written 8 other books that are available on Amazon, including Chaos, End Times, 70 Apocalypse, Lost Prophecies of the Future of America, The Beginning of the End, and Living a Life That Really Matters. When you purchase any of Michael's books, you help to support the work that he's doing. You can also get his articles by email as soon as he publishes them by subscribing to his Substack newsletter. Michael has published thousands of articles on the Economic Collapse blog, End of the American Dream, and the Most Important News, and he's always freely and happily allowed others to republish those articles on their own websites. These are such troubled times and people need hope. John 3:16 tells us about the hope that God has given us through Jesus Christ. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. If you have not already done so, we strongly urge you to invite Jesus Christ to be your Lord and Savior today. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.